Greetings everyone, Agion here with another Company Heroes 2 replay. Spawn on the north side as the USF, we have Horizon. And as teammate as a UKF, we have MoronPark, YukineCriss. Quite a bit of a mouthful of a name. Spawn as their opponents, as the OKW player, we have Sloba, and the austere player, Iron TD, I think. Not sure how to pronounce that. We got 3 doctrinal lock-ins. We got the Lend-Lease Assault Regiment. We may see some early, what's it called? Assault Infantry sections right about now. We do have the trained and ready to go. Airborne Company. We may see some Pathfinders out, already one out. And we have the Breakthrough Doctrine, and we may see some Panzer Fusiliers coming out on the build queue right about now.
We're ready to move.
Cool, capturing up some points. We do got these rear echelons to deploy out some tank traps for heavy cover, and then wiring off one side. Strewn Pioneers right here. If they move a little bit farther closer, they will be in shooting range of each other. Riflemen are in a great position here. Kuberwagen engaging. And we've got the Pathfinders here as well. We've got Panzer Fusiliers in heavy cover. Universal Carrier moves it forward, getting some good damage onto the MG42. Let's see, he's sitting up in a focused angle over in this side. He may need reposition to cover, say, right around over here. Panzer Fusiliers in some heavy cover. 2 assault infantry sections are on the field. Strewn Pioneers eyeing this garrison. Good garrison here for windows ready to engage. And yep, there you go. Pops on in. And the Kuberwagen is fully repaired, or maybe didn't receive much damage whatsoever. Panzer Fusiliers down to the last 2 models here. Assault section here. MG42 is not firing. It should have vision. We'll get suppression on this squad. If the Pioneers were to rush up on it, it would keep the suppression there. It looks like 2 Pioneers are actually out on this field. We've seen a lot of damage because this squad is very, very potent. MG42 has repacked on up. Trying to flank around. Pioneers going to run right into intercept. MG42 will need to fall back. There are 2 Grenadier squads here. The Pioneers will be able to absorb enough damage away from the Grenadiers, no problem. Pathfinders and the Riflemen are right here. Lots of heavy cover here. Kuberwagen engaging at Veteran C1, so now it can gain. Ooh, Strewn Pioneers will fall back. Now the Kuberwagen can unleash its map hacks, and putting it right behind the train wouldn't be half bad either. Panzer Fusiliers in the garrison now, has received bang 1 engagement beforehand. Universal Carrier quite wounded. We do have the Vickers K mount now armed. And there's only 1 window is currently firing on it, so the Grenadier will sustain quite a bit of damage. We do have this tractor now providing some good heavy cover for the rifle. Ooh, rifle grenade? Big miss. He was trying to anticipate a soft retreat, but he did not. Rear echelons will be forced back. We'll be capturing that munitions point. And more munitions would be great for both of these Axis players, because Panzer Fusiliers, they require a lot of munitions to be upgraded. It's going for a 4th squad of Panzer Fusiliers. That's a lot of Panzer Fusiliers. He could probably be upgrading a couple, 1 or probably one of them to Panzer trucks as well. We do got 222 now coming on out for the Austere player. We got some Thompson submachine guns now available.
We are losing a sector.
Assault section will be trying to capture this field point. Pioneers, they'll get ripped apart by the Thompson. He should have brought this one up forward full to try to have them both engage at the same time. But he gets those Grenadiers. The 222 is now coming in support. And this squad is quite low in health, but he's going to pay a lot of manpower reinforcing those Pioneers. We'll decapture the field point, no problem. A half-track. Looks like 2 AT rifle grenades do connect. Both of those squads are pinned. No. Kind of work on the build queue. Noria even on the field. Could be eyeing some Panzer truck upgrade on one of these squads. Doesn't even have a half-track setup, so can't deploy out the Panzer trucks. Getting some good hits there.
Area secure! Area secure!
We do got this house loaded with the assault section. AEC is now out in the field. Macy and AT rifle grenade from the Panzer Fusiliers. Over north, we do got the Sturm Pioneers behind the heavy cover from the tank trap. There are 2 infantry section squads here. And a half-track. The Sturm Pioneer squad is going to force to fall back. Will sustain lots of damage.
Location set. Begin conversion.
Ooh, that was actually closer to a squad wipe than I actually expected. Get a refer out on the field.
Orders coming in. Promotion.
Oh, wait a second. There was a rifleman squad, right? Most of the rifleman squad got wiped. Pack Halter on the build queue. He's dropped himself a 50 cal as well. Did he... Next rifleman models. Did he literally sacrifice his rifleman squad for that 50 cal? AEC does get a good hit there. Pack 40 does himself get a good hit. White Phosphorus grenade thrown. Flamer right here getting some good damage on top of this assault section because they're behind heavy cover. Gets suppressed by this MG42. AC does roll. Is he actually in range? Must have been a force fire to the ground. He's starting to hit this Royal Engineer squad. And also getting out himself an officer.
There's a shiny new officer and gentleman ready to go.
Over here, we got the Pathfinders and the captain pushing their way forward. Rear echelon capture up the point. Over here, 50 cal set on up. Rifle grenade. Complete whiff. The MG42, yeah, does get an angle there. One of the models was exposed. Getting suppressed. We've got the smoke barrage coming in from the officer.
Trying to take one of our points.
Grenadiers here will be overwhelmed by the officer, no problem. And I thought I saw a Gamma Bomb trying to be wound up. Over here, the US players pushing very, very far forward. Forget what we're setting on up. Kugelwagen has its map hack mode enabled. Pack Halter could be getting some deadly hits here. G43 upgrade out on the field. Ooh, and the Kenworth receives a hit. Is it in barrage? I think it's in barrage mode. The Kenworth is almost down. Yeah, that's definitely barrage mode. And Pathfinder's easily got the wipe on it. Panzer Fusiliers do recapture it. But we see some deadly hits right there. AT rifle grenade will connect. And the Warfare does connect as well.
Gun crew.
He's going to need to do a master tree on those Panzer Fusiliers. Does he have a battle group HQ? Yes, he does for healing. Does he have it upgraded for healing? White Phosphorus Grenade onto the Pioneers? That's a big waste. He does have healing on his battle group HQ, but it's going to be bleeding on manpower a long time. He went for a 5th Panzer Fusilier squad. That's way too many. Way too many. 4 is plenty.
We have a fresh grenadier squad.
Magenta has quite a bit of manpower saved up. Has deployed out some Assault Grenadiers. They're way too late for that. And they don't have the same combat effectiveness as the Assault sections because they don't have the Thompson upgrade. And Thompson upgrade gives good mid-range damage. While the 6-man upgrade, it's almost only really good for the grenades and durability. It's nice to have, but nothing really worth it. Mortar crew out on the field. Pack House is also on the field, so the Allied players have a lot of indirect fire. He actually lost a squad entirely of Panzer Fusiliers. And he does take up the rear echelon squad, very nice. Paratrooper squad out on the field, plenty of munitions as well, so we will likely see M1919s on that squad.
Your forces have constructed a company command post.
Over here, we've seen some hits, but kind of Warfare falling back. It is crewed by a Sturm Pioneer, so it's much more durable than you would imagine. Speaking of which, the Sturm Pioneer squad is falling back. Decent grenade. Frag grenade onto this squad here. And it's very bunched up. Oh, no reaction. Paratroopers throw out cooked frag grenades, so the fuse is like a 0.2 seconds shorter. And he stayed in the heavy cover there, so he had damage resistance.
Under attack! All set!
Ooh, Cooperwagen, we've seen some deadly hits. In case I could force fire the tank traps all too well. Oh, what's being called on here? It's the Officer Artillery Barrage. Yep, coordinated fire. Officer squad severely wounded. Flamer squad could get some good work in. And these Thompsons are just ripping apart these squads. They can handle open ground, as opposed to like the Assault Grenadiers just can't. Magenta still has a lot of resources. He should go straight for Battle Phase 3 and get out a Brumbar or Panzerwerfer.
Enemy forces are securing our
M10
territory.
Tank Destroyer on the build queue for the Brit. Opposite side of the building, the combat, the sappers are making their way forward, but the 2-2 can do some good damage versus them. Engineers, Assault Grenadiers are here. Frag grenade throw. Will he dodge the building? No, he threw more towards his door, but he hops out through the front door and will escape on that. Guns down and escapes on out of there.
We have lost a pack gun.
Ooh. Hits the Universal Carrier, not the AEC. He may be trying to capture this Pack 40 for himself. There's 3 models here. He will lose the entire squad. But he will capture the Pack 40 for his own usage. He sacrificed the entire squad for that, but anti-tank rifle grenade is very, very will kill off the AEC. And does not get the AAT gun either. Universal Carrier does go down as well. The Brit player lost a lot of equipment there. He does have the M10 now on the field. Frag grenade thrown by the paratroopers, and actually gone for Thompson upgrade. And that is dead to the 2. He's starting to hit this mortar emplacement.
A capture point is being overrun.
McKenna does get a good hit there. The assault sections throws out white phosphorus right there on the for the grenadiers. Rifle grenades fired. Widespread, wasn't really that effective. And he has to get retreat early because of the white phosphorus. Officer may actually get wiped right here.
The enemy are attacking an emplacement.
And it looks like the white phosphorus is selected by the intersection because was also thrown here.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Mechanowarfare does take out the mortar emplacement. I'm not sure what was called down right here. Light artillery barrage from the austere player. On left side, Major capturing some points. We do got the half track here. Sherman tank of high explosive rounds loaded. It could take out this building in one shot. Unload short, he needs to get outside that building. Ooh, Sturm Pioneers need to get out there. That's going to destroy the building. And there goes the Sturm Pioneers.
Infantry unit lost. Boys, you ready to roll out?
He has Pathfinder's now armed with his bars. There is a line of sight blocker here. And he's using it. Pioneers trying to chase him down. Does get a model there, but he may decrew the AT gun, but ooh, Sherman tank gets a good hit there. Pioneers just gets a good flamer here. Hit there. Has a foul will connect on the M10. M10 trying to go for a crush. Let's get another shot there with the Panzerfaust. I think one was only needed. He may actually get a crush on these Pioneers based on where their positioning is. And the intersection is going to be overwhelmed with the pack gun. Does decrew the pack gun there. The Kenilworth trying to get a shot off, but looks like the M10 maybe escape on out there because he has the vehicle crew repairs. Oh, Sherman tank gets a deadly hit there because they're in front of heavy cover. Lots of manpower blade.
Anti-aircraft tank ready and waiting.
Looks the OKW player has gone for it. We already know about this auction here, the breakthrough auction, but he could likely will need to go for the Yag Tiger. Cooper Vaughan's gonna be dead. Cooper Wagon's not dead. That gunner took the shot like a boss. And he does not have. Oh, he does have to rebuild the Sturm Pioneers.
Target secure. Establish defensive line.
Where's the okay? The Sheer Panzer quarters is set up in a very defensive position. In fact, being in the base sector around here would be more aggressive than this. Being in your own base.
Ready to move out.
We're losing a capture point.
Centaur out on the field. I think that Pack 40 was either captured or destroyed. Yep, Pack 40 right here. Rifle flare thrown. Rifle flare thrown. It's maybe a fresh paratrooper squad. He also lost one of his Pathfinders. Ooh. Yeah, the paratrooper had a Thompson upgrade, so the U.S. player lost a lot of his infantry. Pack Howitzer gets hit there.
Show 300
does
points
fall
on
back.
their line. Veterancy promotion. Panther ready.
Pack 40 does a good hit there. Pack Howitzer just in a standard barrage mode. And that was a good hit. Something being called on in. I think it's not Major Artie, but Officer Artie. And the smoke's coming on in on top of the M42. It'll be disabled for a bit of time.
our territory. They're shooting at us.
And the MG42 will escape on out of there. Ooh, those guys can go down quite easily. Does he capture the fuel point here? Red is getting out his own Panther, not going for the Yak Tiger. With 2 Panthers out in the field, that would be a lot of Panthers. I would say I also would have gone for the Yak Tiger over the Panther for the OPW player. He would have enough fuel for it, just need a little more command points, and canceling it almost give him enough manpower as well. He's actually would have been really close to the Yak Tiger. 6-man assault grenadiers making way forward.
We're losing a capture point.
Over here, we got the Shroom Pioneers making their advance, both with the Panther Strike and Minesweeper out. So look at the Shroom Pioneers will get wiped. The AT gun does get decrewed there and will all be focused down. More paratroopers being called on in for the US player. And the currently officers currently being suppressed. Has to be careful of this captured TAC 40 fires, and there goes the AT gun. You could try capturing that AT gun as well, but very unlikely. And looks like a light artillery barrage coming in from the Austria player, stopping the capture there. Only 3 Panzer boosters remain, though they're all quite vetted. Second head pen is out on the field for the Brit player. Firefly will probably be a bit better at this point. Good hit there with the M10. Ooh, Sherman gets a good shot there with a high explosive round. Decides to sprint on forward. We'll stop to capture the munitions point, and we'll get some good damage onto that squad.
Target destroyed. What do you need? The peg gun is ready for orders.
Has recovered the AT gun, which would be important versus those M10s. M10s are fragile enough, and when you get swarms with them, you need lots of AT guns.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
He can go for a Tiger next. It's probably his next objective. Tiger's course up 230 fuel. Just needs about, what, 3-4 minutes worth of fuel. Oh, white phosphorus from Pack Howitzer. Good rifle grenade. And I think that's officer artillery raining on in. Panthers received multiple hits there. Pack 40 sitting up in the artillery zone. Second Pack 40 is sitting up inside the artillery zone. Gets a direct hit there. He does have 2 grenadiers here, so he can recruit one of them with the grenadiers. But he's actually focusing the other AT gun with his assault section, so the grenadiers should be able to recapture both of them. And loses that squad entirely. And loses the AT gun. Good hits there. The Panthers falling back. He's starting to blitz on back. Receives a miss there. Probably would not have killed it if it did pen. Another centaur? Churchill, if you want anti-infantry support, a Churchill will be great. But another centaur. It's gone for Anvil as well. Why not a Churchill?
Our capture point.
They know about the light
They're trying
artillery
to take it.
barrage. They know about the Panzer Fusiliers. They probably have an assault grenadier, so they should know what doctrine that the Wehrmacht player's gone for. And Panzer Fusiliers don't have doctrine of air support, so you don't need more anti-aircraft support. A Churchill will be much better than another Centaur. Jackson now out on the field. Bazooka's getting some good hits there. Anti-tank rifle grenade may come out, but he's going to get ripped apart. He did get ripped apart without even going for it. And here comes the rocket run. He's activated the anti-aircraft mode. We do got the Panther not getting some good hits there. Pack 4 is sitting on up. There are two sectors here. Both engines are blitzing up forward. The Panther needs a blitz as well. The second Panther is here, and it absorbed the rocket hits. Which is actually good. It's splitting the fire for the B-47s. Yep. Panther does get taken out by the Pack 4. He got body blocked by the M10 and then to start dancing in circles. So it's a good kill there by the Brit player, that's for sure. And Red has gone for another Panther. I would still... yeah, Tiger's still probably better. He will two-shot the M10s. And it takes a long time for M10s to take out a Yag Tiger, while his own Panther and Vikenworth can support the flanks of the Yag Tiger. Good hit there. Panther does receive hit there by the Jackson. And they're just trying to hit that officer. Officer's bringing some smoke on top of the MG42. But he is going to take that opportunity to rush forward, but he didn't have prioritized fire because he want to hit those vehicles. Rocket grenade was fired, but was unsuccessful. Good hit there on the MG42. Sherman tank getting some hits by the Kenworth. Another good hit there. Ooh, frag grenade thrown, getting good hit there by the Panzer Fusiliers. All Panthers are just hitting the infantry, really. Needs to prioritize fire. This one needs to fall back. The Kenworth could be recaptured by one Pioneers, the Panzer Fusiliers. There's two Centaurs here, so this infantry won't be able to last all too long. Does fire anti-tank rifle grenade on the M10. Pack 40 setting it up, that's perfect. I just realized something. Objective went for another Panther when he could have gotten for a Tiger tank. They really don't want to get all the heavies for some odd reason. light artillery barrage has been called on some of these vehicles. Won't get any kills or anything like that. MG42 needs to prioritize on some of those paratroopers set to full retreat. Probably a good idea because it's going to get overran anyways. Assault Grenadiers being suppressed by the 50 cal. Not enough munitions for a grenade assault on the Pathfinders. Lost the paratrooper bazooka squad. Pack 40 set on up. Pioneers. Shroom Pioneers get put away the Minesweeper. Jeez. Panther getting a little bit too far forward. This Panther getting hit as well. Needs to perhaps keep close to his teammates' AT guns. Good hit there. This one needs to blitz away. Moving slowly. Good hits there. Multiple good hits there. AT rifle grenade could connect. This one could go down to the AT gun. Both those M10s now go down. Two focus over here. Could go. Let's see. They know about the light artillery barrage, but maybe not half bad idea to go for a 17-pounder at this current rate. Ooh, Sturm Pioneer's gonna get ripped apart. Pack 40 getting some good hits onto the Panther. Try reverse move, does find an angle out of there. Here comes the Strafe Support, which most have rockets and machine guns. Pikes with rounds coming in from the Pack Howitzer. Oh no, that's from the Sherman tank. These AT guns will get decrewed, including the Kenworther as well. Red should try more and more rock. Jeez. The All-Share player may want I consider building a either a 2-2 for light anti-tank support or light AT air support or an Ostwind. Because the amount of air assets that are deploying out. Maybe important light artillery barrage now raining on in. Not really something you want to throw against tanks. And does not recapture one of those AT guns in time. You can now recapture the AT guns. Yep, support Armor Corps. He's going for Ostwind, defensive Ostwind.
That's it. Project complete.
And there is a 17-pounder. Was sort of facing the wrong direction, but he's going for a 17-pounder and a Bofors. He doesn't. I suppose the Bofors will cover the VP quite successfully. A Jagdtiger can easily destroy the Bofors, but that 17-pounder is going to be very problematic. Panzerwerfers can hit it. Light artillery can be good against it as well.
Threatening a capture point.
Throws up frag grenade, and because he retreated, he actually sustained more damage. Two Jacksons. That's a lot of anti-tank. Getting some good hits there on the paratroopers. One Jackson does hit. The other Jackson does hit as well. Has two Pioneer squads. Red has only one Sturm Pioneer. Probably should deploy out another Sturm Pioneer. Two captured 6-pounders are here. The bird has a lot of AT, just not in the formed vehicles. A Churchill would be a great complement, just so it's something durable for the 17-pounder or the capture pack 40s.
Enemy infantry!
Panthers making some good kills there on the Centaurs. Though there's both these AP guns here. This light artillery barrage will be great time. I saw a target weak point there as well. One EC does go down.
Anti-aircraft tanks has been lost.
And with the pack 40's location right here, the Axis fighters could be captured for their own purposes.
We've lost an officer in action.
That was just the crew, not necessarily the officer itself, because the officer is actually one who captured that AT tank gun, and does destroy that AT gun entirely. We may see a grenade assault. Yes, we will see a grenade assault. That's a good spread on that squad, but there's just way too many guys here. 70-pounder has not fired a shot yet. Oh, that's a really good position as well.
The capture point is being overrun. The enemy are weakening. They're down to 100 points.
Jagdpanzer is out in the field, a good anti-tank asset. Will stop the triple cap. Panzer IV does receive a pen there.
Trying to take a point
17-pounder now facing the other direction. Does he realize it that he just got shot by a 17-pounder? He may not have vision. Any aircraft is actually still there. So why did they go for a 6th Centaur if they already had a teammate? Never mind. One Panther does go down. He does spot the 6-pounder here. 17-pounder there. Light artillery barrage. No, that's a secular assault coming on in. Sherman's still loaded with high explosive rounds. There goes a Jackson. There goes a Sherman tank. 17-pounder does go down. Bofors receiving lots of hit. There goes the Bofors. Assault artillery was very successful because those stuff was way too punched up. Both these airstrikes now coming on in. Ostwind is still alive and it's back and it's in a good position to shoot down the aircraft. Good hit there. Just needs to send the Jagdpanzer forward. Forces fires the ground, rolls a miss. Force fires the ground, rolls a miss. Force fires the ground does roll a hit. Needs to start rotating, perhaps first movement to get a better angle. Does get a pen there and goes down.
Medium panzer lost.
Looks like all the aircraft got shot down by the Ostwind and Flak HQ.
Enemy trying to suppress. Change enemy fire!
The capture point is being overrun. We lost a gun crew!
Fresh paratrooper squad throws out a frag grenade, does dodge out of it. The Death 5 Panzer Fusiliers should be able to win out, no problem. Ostwind engaging the Centaur. And, oh, that MG42 was way too far forward. Gave his opponents a free MG42. Should just kept it back here to keep that sure that ensure that point doesn't get captured. Firefly coming down now for the Brit. The Okinabu still has his Panzer IV. Also getting some good pens there on the Centaur. But we'll find the Jackson. The also needs a blitz on out there because he still needs that for anti-aircraft purposes. Sherman tank, fresh Sherman tank is now out in the field as well. Rolls a miss there. Another Jackson coming on the field here. And we do got the Tiger tank now out in the field. The Oswin should just sit back and protect the VP. Prevent any sort of ninja capping and be in good position so it can take on aircraft. Leave the fighting to the Panther and the Tiger. And the Kupavok. Rolls a miss there.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector. Ready for action.
We have 300 points remaining. Enemy
Let's take
causing
out that
trouble,
AT
trying
gun.
to take one of our points.
Storm Pioneers cannot hold this point. Grenadiers can. But again, Storm Pioneers with Panther Strike and Minesweeper cannot. Well, there goes that Kupavagen. Oswin fully repaired, Vector C2, received 2 pens there, 3 pens there, needs a blitz on out of there. Needs to keep that thing alive, this is their source of anti-aircraft. Tiger Tank and Panther making their advance, does take out the Centaur. 2 lefts do connect. Flamer getting some good AoE damage here. Sherman Firefly, ooh, good hit there. And looks like the US player is going to eye to support his teammate. Tiger Tank does have some damage on it. Panzer IV can be there to support. The Kenworth is set on up as well. One for Jagdpanzer. Not safe enough for the Jag Tiger. Finds the Sherman Tank, gets a good hit there. Sherman Tank 1 shot away from death. Has prioritized fire on. Kenworth does get the kill on the Sherman Tank. Ancient Snare on to the Jackson. The Tiger Tank needs to fall back. Panzer IV receiving some deadly hits as well. Just fall back. They kill the Sherman Tank. Don't need to be too aggressive. Does throw a bundle grenade on top of the paratroopers, and here comes grenade assault. We'll get one of the models, or not even that one model. The Jagdpanzer will be spotted.
Lowered the enemy down to 200 points.
Jackson does roll a miss, while the Jagdpanzer does roll a hit.
Ostwind ready for deployment. Our opponents are seizing a sector. Ready for trouble.
Good hit there.
Ready. Aggressive fire!
Capturing 242 is still in this area, so it's able to suppress these units as they advance. One paratrooper could just go into the capture zone to stop the capture. White Foster is thrown. Fresh Oswin for your anti-aircraft support. Ooh. Panzer needs to get out there. There are 2 cannon buffers along with the Jagdpanzer, so there's a lot of anti-tanks here by the OPW player. The Obusas now need to get the capture point. The cannon buffers needs to start engaging. They're going to get ripped apart by those M1919s. Up here, Panther and Tiger making an advance. It's received pinned there by the Firefly. Jackson does roll a bounce. The other Jackson rolls a pen. Ooh, the cannon whiffers. Ooh, nice frag grenade there by the Panzer Fusiliers. Oh, that was not even a frag grenade. That was just a bunch of models going down at once. Good hit there.
Contact! Unknown force! Under engaging! Prepare yourselves! Hostile fire! Hostile
Grenadiers eyeing for a grenade. Nope, they're not eyeing for grenade assault. Ooh. Panther does receive some hits there, taking on the Royal Engineers. Panther is falling back. At this point, is being captured up by the Obersatzen up north, and we got the Austrian supporting the Tiger tank. The Austrian should just stay back. The chance for a pair of airstrikes, of course, increases ever so likely as the game goes on longer. Rocket grenade rolls and even miss. Tiger tank. That fresh squad is just getting ripped apart. Ooh. I think Pat Collins got some good hits there on the Obersatzen squad. And I think that first assault section went down. These squads need to fall back and getting ripped apart by the M1919s. The Grenadier squad did get wiped. Airstrike over here. Austrian is in the area, just needs to fall out of range of the infantry so they can shoot at the aircraft. First rocket run on top of the Tiger tank. Next rocket run will be onto this Panther. Or more on the Tiger tank.
The adversary has slipped to 100 points.
Ooh, rifle flare. Packhouse are getting a very close range shot, doing great damage on the Obersatzen squad. The paratrooper squad does go down. Oh, Panther and units moving way too far forward. One cannon does get wiped. None of these vehicles go down. What are the repairs on these guys? They're getting repaired up now. Looks like the US player has left the game.
The enemy is taking our territory.
This triple capture the Axis players have been holding has been quite important because they were down on tickets for a bit of time.
50 points remaining.
Good hits there on the Panzer IV. Grenade assault on top of the officer. Getting some good damage there, but the assault grenadiers need to fall on out of there. The Jagdpanzer receiving quite a bit of fire. Good Panzerfaust onto the Jackson. These guys, based on where they're running, could get crushed actually by the Jackson. Reverse moving the Jackson in the wrong direction. Does get a good hit there. It's the AI.
They have 25 points remaining. Victory is at hand.
And that's pretty much in the game. The AI just sort of throwing away the US person's units while the Sync Air. Did they really end the game with Sync Air? Don't tell me they did that. Even Jackson not recruited. Either way, this is Agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.